Thank you for choosing the Elite Ultra Lightweight 3-wheeled scooter from Elite Scooters. In this video, we're going to show you how to unbox and set up your new scooter. First, open the box and lay out all of the items on your floor. You will find the scooter, the footrests, the seat extension, a charger, and a bag with keys, fuse attachments, an Allen wrench, spare parts, and an instruction manual. First, cut the zip ties that secure the scooter in place. However, take care not to cut or damage the cable that runs from the control arm to the scooter. Now that the zip ties are removed, remove the bubble wrap from the scooter, taking care not to scratch any parts as you lay them down against one another. Next, if not already attached to the tube stub above the front wheel, locate the rubber boot from inside the box as shown here. Then, place the rubber boot onto the tube stub that extends above the front tire, making sure that it is aligned in the correct direction with the frame below. Now, take the control rod and fit it onto the tube stub above the front tire, resting on the rubber boot that you just laid in place. Make sure that the controls are facing in the direction of the driver. Before we tighten, make sure to align the tire in the same direction as the control bar. Now, using the provided Allen wrench, tighten the bolts on the control rod. You will want to make them very tight. Tighten as much as you can, and then give them an extra turn for good measure. Now we'll attach the footrests. Align the rails of the footrests with the holes on the front of the scooter. Pull the pin as shown to allow the rails to slide all the way back into place until you hear a click. If you meet resistance, you may need to help guide the footrests over the base plate as shown here. Now, extend the cargo storage attachment from the back of the scooter by pulling out the pin and then pulling out the attachment. Bags, baskets, or other cargo can be attached here with bungee cords if you choose. To unfold the seat, position the safety locks forward, then gently apply upward pressure to raise the seat until you hear a click. The seat is secure if the safety locks on both sides of the scooter have engaged by popping out. Note, to identify the safety locks, they are on each side of the scooter and have the word LOCK on them in capital letters. To safely secure the seat in place, turn the safety locks 180 degrees in the other direction, which means pointing towards the rear, to prevent anything that could accidentally cause the seat to fold back down. Next, raise the control bar to your desired height by opening, adjusting, and then closing the clamp as shown. Your scooter is now fully assembled. Now we will assemble the fuse attachment. You can find the fuse attachment from inside the parts bag that came with your scooter. First, insert one of the fuses into the fuse attachment. You will see that your scooter comes with multiple spare fuses, in case you ever need to replace one. If you do need to replace one, replacing a fuse is easy. Simply unscrew the fuse attachment, remove the old fuse, and insert a new fuse, making sure to discard the old fuse so that you do not try to accidentally reuse it. Now, screw the fuse attachment, with the fuse inside, into the back of the battery box. When that's done, it's time to charge your scooter. Plug the charger into any standard wall outlet, and then connect the charging cable to the charging port on the back of your scooter. Make sure the pins are aligned when connecting the charging cable. Allow your scooter to charge for at least 8 hours on its first charge. Once the scooter is charged, you're ready to get your keys and turn on your scooter. First, once you sit down, you can adjust the controls to your preference using the top clamp, as shown here. To power on your scooter, insert your key and turn. The display will light up and show you your power level. Your headlight and horn buttons are located on the left side of the control bar. There are 3 drive modes that are controlled by the slide switch on the left side of the control bar. Farthest to the right is full speed. The middle position is controlled speed, where your max speed will be limited for safety. The far left position is reverse. To engage the brake, pull on the brake lever on the left side. To engage the parking brake, pull on the brake lever and also pull on the parking brake tab. You will know that the parking brake is engaged if the brake lever stays depressed when you let go. To release the parking brake, pull on the brake lever until the parking brake tab disengages, then release. To drive, rotate the throttle on the right handle. Before each use, inspect your scooter for any signs of damage or danger. Inspect all bolts and clamps to make sure that they are tight. Inspect all wires and buttons to make sure that there are no apparent signs of damage. Inspect the tires for any punctures or damage. If there are any signs of damage or danger to your scooter, contact us immediately and do not drive your scooter until the issue has been resolved. For your own safety, we want to warn you that your scooter is very fast. You must exercise a high degree of control, judgment, and balance, especially when turning and stopping. Practice turning and stopping from the top speed in a safe space before going to crowded or dangerous places with your scooter. If you feel uncomfortable or unable to safely maneuver this scooter, then do not drive it and return it to us. Please know that all riders ride at their own risk. Now, let's discuss folding your scooter. To fold your scooter, first collapse the backrest, then turn the safety locks down and to the right, and then push them in until they click. Apply downward pressure on the seat to collapse it. You can collapse the anti-tip and cargo storage attachment by pulling out the pin in the back of the scooter and then pushing the attachment inwards until it locks in place. Finally, to collapse the control rod, pull the silver latch on the front of the scooter as shown, and then open the lever and fold the control rod down. If you have difficulty opening the lever, then try pulling harder on the silver latch, or try pulling on the silver latch at a different angle. Now your scooter is ready to be stored. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial video. If you have any questions or issues, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at support@elitescooters.com. Happy travels!